Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Red Devils Corner Kick podcast, a fan podcast dedicated to Manchester United Football Club. A big win Saturday. I think we can say that. I think that today was a big win. I know people are going to say, well, it's just Sunderland. Sunderland has been playing well this season. I mentioned it in my preview episode. This is a team that we did not want to fall asleep on. We did not want to have to try and climb back. We did not want to have to give up stupid goals or stupid position. We did not want to make mental mistakes, which we have been doing the last couple of games, especially in wins and especially in losses too. Wins particularly, we have had mental lapse. Burnley, Chelsea, we've had our issues. We again, even in draws, Fulham, we had our issues. We definitely struggled. Liverpool, Arsenal, yes, we definitely had our struggles. Before we continue on, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and follow on social media, whether it's on Instagram, X, or TikTok. But yes, going back to it, a win, 2-0 win, or 2-0, depending on how you want to describe the win, but we had the win. Was I happy with the win? Yes. Was I happy with the performance of some of the players? Definitely. Will I be doing a player ranking today? 100% yes. Listen, the first half was fantastic. Second half, I don't want to say a yawn, but it wasn't what the first half was. They had their moments. Listen, we had, don't get me wrong, we had our struggles. The lineup for today, obviously, again, I'm never going to complain about the lineup because, again, like I always say, managers, like Amram's there every day. They see certain things. I'm not there behind closed doors. I'm not there every second of every day at Carrington to know what's going on. So, obviously, Yoro, Delit, Shaw is our back three. You had Ahmad and Delo as your wingbacks. You had Bruno, Casemiro in the middle, and then you had Mount, Mbuemo, and Sesko as your starting front three. Obviously, a little different than what I put in. I'm just going over my rankings, and I forgot to do a proper ranking for Mount. But yes, listen, the attack was good. Ball movement was good. There were some good things. Now, when I saw the lineup today, I will give a feedback on one thing. Seeing Delo and Shaw on the left side did scare me. It did. Was I upset that Mainu didn't start? I did mention that I would like Mainu to start, and I explained why. But I also mentioned that I wouldn't be shocked that Bruno would be starting in that spot. So, obviously, Casemiro was in the spot of Ugarte. I even mentioned that too as well. But I would have liked, yeah. In the end, the line that Amram put in got us the win. And I can't take, we can critique as much as we want. But the lineup is always going to be different than what I'm going to put out. It's always going to be different what everyone else puts out. In the end, the lineup that was there for the squad got us the win. It did. And you saw the movement, you saw the scores, you saw the good things there. Listen, is there still work that need to be done with our squad? Oh, 150% yes. Let's not pretend that it was there. And I'm happy for Senny Lamens too. Coming into a game, and I mentioned when we signed him, he wasn't going to be either coming in until Brentford last week or this week. And we have Liverpool next when we come back from international break. This is the last game for at least a couple weeks. For at least like a week and a half. Like no Premier League for at least a week and a half. We're not back until I believe was it October the 19th. So the 19th or 20th that we play Liverpool. So that's a big. And you know what? Kudos to Amram for doing his job and making sure that he was ready to go. Like, as much as everyone wanted him to start, and you're talking about all these different players who've been signed and started right away, his job is to come in and make sure that the player is settled and ready to go. And that's what he did. And I know a lot of people are not happy with Binder. You're talking to me as well. But we had to manage to make sure that he was ready to go. And he showed everything that we were hoping for. He was cool, collective. He was making calls. You saw him on set pieces. You saw him making a couple great shots, saved a couple great shots. Listen, there was an instant there where I thought we were going to go down 1-0. And then I was afraid of that too. And that was because of Diego Dalot. And like I rewind back to what I said, it scared me a little bit with him and Shaw on the left side. Shaw, I think, played well today. Let's not take that away. Again, the midfield, yes, we have issues. But the one thing I just wanted to see was proper movement through that mid, carrying it up. I know Casemiro doesn't have the legs, but Bruno does have the legs. But we do need to make sure that when we're in transition, we're able to control the ball and move it up and give that space. Now, some of the decision-making was there, trying to move to our strikers and everything. We're trying to make moves. And Buemo did a good job today with his ball movement. You saw him and Ahmad feeding off of each other, and it was great to see. Mount and Dalot, yes. Again, Mount, not Mount. Mount had a massive impact today. Dalot, in my opinion, Dalot did not play well today. That's where I'll say it. Dalot did not play well. And like I mentioned before, we could have been 1 down because he was ball watching. Not paying attention to his surroundings, not paying attention to the defender that he should be marking, but he was definitely not keeping an eye. And that could cost us if he does start against Liverpool. It's true. It could cost us if we're starting against Liverpool, which we do when we come back. And the big C word that I always mention on this episode is consistency. And we have to be consistent when we play against Liverpool. They have a very strong attack. But that's not for a couple weeks. And I'll be doing my preview episode with that as well. But yeah, going back to the game, like there were great things in the first half. Ball movement, the shots. Like, give the keeper from Sunderland credit. That was a fantastic save on the Bruno shot. Like the bend Bruno gave and everything, that was fantastic. It was a great save. He made some great saves today, and you know what? He did keep it 2-0. Like, it could have been a lot worse if he didn't make those saves, but he kept it there. Is there still errors going on? Yes, of course. There's going to be. Still proper movement, vision, trying to feed our striker. Sesko was, I thought, fantastic today. His hold up, his movement. Obviously, in trying to get the ball moved in tight spaces, you saw the ball taken away, but overall, I thought he was good today. His movement, his distribution, I thought he was great. Getting his goal today, great finish. 2 goals in 2 games. Good to score when you're at home at Old Trafford, so I was thrilled to see that. And it's going to take time. It's going to, as they're going to build. Again, I would like to see him and Buemo and Cunha together, getting a proper, like we have seen them, but it's going to take time as we get things building and building and building, but having him score 2 goals in 2 games is great. It does help. And it's great confidence for a striker that's come from the Bundesliga to here. So it does help. It does. Like, it's good for his confidence, and especially going to a break when he's going to Europe, and hopefully that helps him out. But overall, yeah, I was happy for Sesko. I was happy with the goal. Mason Mount, I thought played very well today. His ball movement, getting that goal. Like there were opportunities there. His press, he did great jobs retrieving the ball back. You saw him a couple times on the ground trying to get the ball back. He played very well. Yeah, again, our front 3 was great. Like, it was incredible. Ahmad, I thought, was good today. I think, again, Ahmad could have made some passes, but to me, this was Ahmad's best game so far this season. He had opportunities to score. 1 shot went wide, but he has his opportunities. I would like to see him do the extra pass, but today he was good, especially with the tracking back on the defensive side of the ball. He did play very well. Euro De Ligt were fantastic today. They do pair well. Euro and his ball movement, especially with connecting with Ahmad. You saw how that flowed. De Ligt commanding that middle was great to see too, especially on one-on-ones. You saw him play very well today. Especially considering the news that he's not going to be playing for the national team. I don't want to say that's great. It is tough. I know a lot of these guys always want to play for their national team for pride, and seeing him go through that it's tough, especially going to a game like this where we needed the win, and him showing up like the way he did, he was fantastic. He's been great this season. He really has. But him, Euro were great. Shaw, again, like I mentioned, I was a little concerned with him and Delo paired on the left. Shaw was okay today. There were some hiccups, but he did play well. Listen, Sunderland did have chances. We did. Having Lamens there, who played fantastic, getting the clean sheet, was great. The shot stops that he made were great. He did his job. He did. And that helped out the back three as well. So you go ahead and, to me, no matter who the club is, every club is dangerous. It doesn't matter. It's just how the mindset you're going into. Was I concerned going into this game against Sunderland? Yes. I even mentioned in my preview, yes, there was concern with Sunderland. They have started off to a great season. Go ahead and criticize the opponents, but they're winning games that they should be. And to me, this week, for the way we have struggled this season, going into a game like this, it does set up to be something similar like Brentford last week. Kudos to the whole squad winning today. Listen, Amarim did the right in the end, Amarim's squad got us the win. Let's remember that. We can say that our squad would have done something better. This is Kobe instead of Bruno, all that stuff. At the end of the day, we got the win, and I'll take it. I will. I will take that win. And the one thing I want to see is consistency going to the next game. We have a big game against Liverpool, who are playing Chelsea at the moment. Like I said, before I started recording, Liverpool had just tied it up. So let me just check what the score is, because chances are the game is finally done. No, it's not done. But Chelsea are up 2-1. They're up 2-1 on Liverpool, which is great. So Chelsea has such a talented team. They do. They have a very good squad. And yeah, they're up 2-1 at the moment now. I think it's just about to finish. 9 extra minutes of stoppage time. To be fair, that's not shocking, is it? For sometimes some ways certain things go. But yeah, listen, overall I was happy with it. Again, overall I was happy with what we got with the victory. And listen, I would have liked to see Xerxes get some minutes. I was happy that I forgot to put Cunha in my rankings. Because Cunha came off the bench. He played well, had shots. He's so good when he moves the ball. He's physical. But yeah, it was, everyone did their job today. And I mentioned my concerns, but yeah, Delo has to be careful, especially that early. If we went down 1-0 after the ball watching of Delo, we could have had struggles. That could have broken us mentally. That would have frustrated Amarim. But in the end, we got the win. There's still so much to improve, so much he talked about rotation. Yes, we understand. And I've mentioned too before, when you have a squad that's not playing that much, especially no Europe, the rotation and trying to make the right moves can be difficult. It can be. So, like I said, we have the international break now. Bruno, Dorgu, Sesko, Mbuemo, Ahmad. I'm sure Euro will be there. There will be players gone for Europe. So gone for the break. So they're going to be doing, because again, UEFA is still doing their qualifications for the World Cup. Cunha may be gone as well. Casemiro could be gone for Brazil too. So we will have players away getting minutes and time. But for those that aren't, get the rest that you can. Come back and be ready. So like when we come back again, like we have to make sure we're consistent. We have to be prepared for Liverpool. We know how tough of a match it's going to be. It's not going to be easy. Don't go off the Chelsea match for them, because from right now, just about to just check to see if it's stopped. The game is official. Yeah, full time has been completed. Chelsea win 2-1. That's huge. That's huge, considering one, they just won the Premier League last year. Secondly, the amount of money they spend on their attack. So it's, don't be going off. Yay, we beat Chelsea and Chelsea beat them. Chelsea have a squad that's very well. They play very well. Liverpool has a strong squad too. But we have an international break. Players need to be healthy, and we have to be consistent when we get back. What's the squad going to be when we play? I don't know. But we have to be conservative. I would not be shocked if that front three of Mount, Mount, Mbeumo, and Sesko start against Liverpool. I'll say that. It's there, but you may want to. But for all we know, Cunha could start because again, Virgil van Dijk can be very physical. It can be. Okay, player ratings. I've been kind of getting sidetracked talking about of each player how they did well today. My rankings: Oro, De Ligt, 7.4 for both of them. Shaw, I'm going to give him a 6.8. Mason Mount, 7.1. Diego Dalot, yeah, actually, you know what? No, Mount, 7.4. Mount with a nice goal today as well, fed from Mbeumo. Dalot, 5.1. Just again, he was being careless defensively. Bruno, Bruno 6.5. Casemiro 6.5. Sesko with a goal and his feed 7.2. Mbeumo 7.2. He got the assist. I'm just going to double check to see. Wait, did Mbeumo get 2 assists? He had to have gotten 2 assists. No, he didn't get an assist off of that corner. No, it was a solo by Sesko. Yeah, because I saw it bounce off and then Sesko got it in. So 7.2 and Mbeumo 7.2. Still contribution. Actually, in Mbeumo, I'm going to give higher. Bump him up to 7.4 because again, like his contributions to this game were important. A little tired in the end, but his ball movement was there, and he was a key factor for the 2 goals. Ahmad 6.8. He was there, but one thing too is ball movement. Actually, you know what? No, I'm rounding that up to a 7. He played well, 7. But again, ball movement, taking that extra shot, taking that extra moment to see the extra pass. That's what I like to see. Our keeper, our keeper, 7.7. Like again, he did get his challenges. He did make his stops. He was, to me, great. His ball distribution could have been okay, but the stops that he made, especially on the set pieces, he did exactly what we were hoping for and more. I do not want this to carry over. I don't want everyone to be jumping the gun and then turn on him, depending on how Liverpool goes. But he showed up today, and he showed that he showed that he was a veteran today. It was his first game. We got that there, and he did his job. And we're happy with that. I was happy with it. I'm sure Ruben is happy. I'm sure Amram's happy with it. I'm sure the back 3 are happy with it. Everything was there. He played well. He played the ball smartly. Again, some distributions there, but overall, the shot stopping, the kicks, set pieces, he played very well. Our subs, Menu, 6.2, Maguire, say 6.2, Dorgu 6.2, Ugarte 6.2, Cunha, I'll say about a 6.3. When he did come on, you definitely did some opportunities there. Some feeds to him did not go well, but when he gets to the ball, he's just a threat. So you saw those shots, you saw his attempts, but again, Menu 6.2, Maguire 6.2, Dorgu 6.2, Ugarte 6.2. They came on. They kept the clean sheet too for their subs, so you have to give them credit too. Ruben Amorim, I'm going to go with a 7 point. I'm going to go with a 7 today. He was great. Like, he made the right subs. He did the right things. Again, he sees things different than we can. We can be upset as we can. But yes, 7. You can talk about Delo being there, all that stuff. Listen, you can tell players what's going on, what they need to do. But again, the mental lapse is falling on these players. The mentality of this is such on the players. When we come back from break, I'm sure we're going to see Dorgu back to that wing spot. Having Dorgu and Ahmad there will be great. But you're definitely not going to see the same squad as today. But the attack might be the same, and we'll see about the back three. Because again, hopefully Mazraoui is back. I really do hope so, that he's back after the international break. Considering who we are playing, and having him there defensively will be key. So we'll see how it goes. Again, that's a ways away too. Man of the match again is Lemans. Just again, clean sheet for his first start in the Prem. Just played so well, what we needed. But yes, Lemans was my man of the match. I know some went with Sesko, some could have gone with Mbuemo, Mount. All of them played well today. My 6 standouts today would have been De Ligt, Yoro, Sesko, Mbuemo, Lemans. Those guys would have been there. You can even throw Ahmad in for how well he was moving the ball. But to me, those six big ones were huge. They were. But again, we have lots of work to go through. But yeah, the clean sheet, keeping the clean sheet, not falling the way they have. Because again, Burnley, we started off strong. We had our issues. We started off strong with Chelsea, had our issues. But we have to be we have to be more mentally prepared for our games. That's what we have to look at here. And we can't have a lapse like we did at Brentford, City, coming off of wins. We can't be making mistakes. So, but yeah, that's it for the episode today. The one thing too I want to say is, let's not go overboard. Lemans is still young. He has lots of time to be with Man United to develop. Today was great. I hope he is starting against Liverpool, and that will be the ultimate challenge. That is a difficult challenge for a player to come in and see and how that goes. Like, he is facing they're facing an offensive juggernaut. Technically, on paper they do. Isak, Wirtz, Ekitike, Mo Salah. Like, you have a tough challenge as a keeper. Our back three will have a tough challenge against Liverpool. We have to be strong. We have to be, again, protect. We cannot just go after this kid after the way things go if we lose to Liverpool. I'm always going for the win, but again, we can have our struggles. We could have our struggles, but I do not want this fan base to turn and go again and just keep going on this kid and again and again and again. He will make mistakes. He is young. The squad will make mistakes in our next match, but we have to be consistent and pull it out. Can we go for back-to-back wins? Like, can we be mentally strong to keep fighting in games? Again, this is technically a derby when we're coming up. They treat it like a derby. Well, it is a derby. When we play Liverpool, it's a derby. So again, the next game is a big one. I kept mentioning in here, we are playing Liverpool. We know the importance of that game. Today's game was just as important as Liverpool because, again, we needed the win. The media is going to emphasize, just going to rile it up, but for us, we have to be consistent. We have to play the way we did today in that first half, and we have to be better in the second half. The full 90-minute game is what we need to have, and hopefully we can pull that full 90-minute against Liverpool, and it has to continue on with any match. But again, we won against Burnley before we went into the break. We won, and we struggled to get that win. We had our issues. Then we come in, go on 2 breaks, then we stumble against City, we stumble against Brentford. We didn't stumble today, but we could have. If that first goal goes in by Delos poor defensive marking, we're talking a different story today. So I'm sure Amram's going to be making changes. He's going to be looking at players in different spots. But again, there are still concerns. We won 2-0, great. But there are concerns. No offense to Sunderland, they are not Liverpool. Though their season has started off well, and I mentioned that, I've given them credit for it, we have to be prepared for a stronger attack. Their midfield is going to be stronger than ours. Their attack is going to be stronger than ours. Their back four will be stronger than ours. We don't know if Alisson will be back for Liverpool, because he's out. He didn't play today. So we have a lot of work to do. The squad has a lot of work to do over the next international break. Well, some of them are away, but we have to be prepared and get ready to go for when we come back and play Liverpool. So that's it for today's episode of the pod. Again, I hope you're happy with the W, like I am. Hey, we move up, so that's a good thing too. But yes, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, whether on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify, and Instagram, TikTok, X as well. Do follow or follow that as well. Leave a comment, leave a feedback as well. If you want to do any collaborations, please let me know. But yes, thank you for listening to the episode. Thank you to all new subscribers and followers that have joined over the last couple of days, and those that have liked and made comments. Thank you as well. Greatly appreciate it. But have yourself enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be back Tuesday. That's what I'm aiming for. I'll be back Tuesday with an episode. I'm probably going to be, I'll be recording Tuesday. It'll be out, as always, like Wednesday morning. But yes, I'll be back. It's obviously international break, so if your national team is playing, enjoy. Portugal, gotta double check see who Portugal's playing. I'll talk about it in the next episode. But yes, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If it's nice out, enjoy the weather, get outside. But again, have a great one. But yes, again, have a great one. I'm always stumbling when I'm trying to do my closeouts. I don't know why, but yes, this is the Red Devils Corner Kick podcast. Glory, glory, Man United.